Hello. Excuse me. Hello, citizens of the Empire. I'm back with another one. It isn't your typical crazy video. This time, this is a conversation about the Constitution of which we will make. As there is none as of yet, we are making one right now. But as an emperor working on the Constitution by himself, I will need your help. I need you to suggest ideas. Throw in anything you can think of. But you gotta remember, it is not a full constitutional monarchy, as the monarch still has a lot of power. It's not like an absolute monarchy, but it's similar to having an absolute monarchy with a democracy in it. But the monarchy has to prove what he is doing is right. Kind of. He has to at least make a statement on why he's doing certain things. And if he doesn't, then he has to at least explain to one of the ministers. And then the ministers will explain to you. Now, another thing. I do want the people to have rights. Those past few videos that I made were about a man who wanted to have absolute power by making himself dictator. He's threatened to overthrow my government. Well, we've made short work of him. The thing about it is if you're going to try to overthrow my government and my nation, at least get to know the people first before you try to take it. Most people that have joined the Empire I know personally. Others are people who I don't know. And like I said before, there is one person I believe is from Estonia. He is not from here. He is from the Baltic area. But I won't name names. Another thing for you to know. This is just a reminder for those who try to join and try to keep in power. There's 3 different groups that you have to get. 1 is the nobility. 2 is the merchant class. And 3 is the working class. Now, if you're going to make a fascist party, for the love of God, at least try to accommodate to all 3. And you're not staying in power, because I will unappoint you and force an election. As I've told this other guy. He's made a fake account and decided that he wanted to message me on my other, account through that means. Well, he has failed. He has failed to infiltrate the Empire. And he will never infiltrate it. This is a warning to him, and this is a warning to you all. He's not said anything since our last conversation, since I banned him and, blocked him, reported him. But this is what I'm going to say right now. For those who want to try to stay in power, you may hold your ranks and your titles, but that does not mean you can hold power. Let's say, for example, I name you Duke of Zenobia. You can keep that title, that positioning, till your very death. But you can't stay in politics forever. Your title and nobility name is important to the Empire, but it does not mean you stay in power. My good friend is a Duke of the Empire. And my other friend is unsure of what he wants to be. I'm sure it's very confusing because not everybody is a micro-nationalist such as myself. And I'm looking for people who are willing to join. And by joining, I will allow democracy to flow, because there's, I think, 4 or 5 members right now, not including myself. Well, including myself, actually, yeah. But the land that I own is very small. I don't even own it. So, what I think I might do is I might request that those who do want to join, they don't have to tell me where they live. Just the general location if they wish. They don't have to. And if they want that to be part of their to be part of the territory of the Xenobian Empire, then great. I mean, it is an empire after all. Imperials generally are expansionists. But I'm not looking for the tax money, I'm not looking for the money in it. Now, another thing. We have members of the nobility, but we do not have members of the merchant class. We do not have members of the working class. Now, I'm having a hard time trying to find titles for those 2 specific ones. You know, honorary titles. So, this is where you guys come in. When you join the Empire, I want you to help me out the best you can, because I will listen, and I will be I'll be ready for any sort of criticism that you give me. Because, as I said, the Empire is also a democracy. And if there's at least 15 people in it, we could start the elections, we could start voting people in, and it'd be great, it'd be grand. Now, pretty soon the videos I will be posting will have canon and non-canon. Now, the canon means that the things that I'm doing are true. This right here is canon. A few videos that I will make are going to be considered non-canon, meaning it's not true. It's just a story. Just something for fun. Now, I know I've been blabbering on and talking about this, but this is just an update for you guys, for you to understand fully what is going on. And so far I've been dedicated to this empire for a while. Now, it'd be nice for you to come in and join. And if you want to make a political party, by all means go ahead. It doesn't have to be serious, it can be serious. Like I said before, people wanted to make a fascist party. Well, go ahead. It's not going to work, because there's no way a dictatorship is going to happen. Because if you try to overthrow my government, I'm just going to kick you out. I'm going to kick all your followers out. You may think, oh, that's against freedom of speech and freedom of choice and all that. Well, you didn't have to join the empire. I'm just trying to be fair. If you don't like my rule, well, I don't know. You'll have to wait till I pass on or abdicate. And I won't abdicate, because right now the Imperial Family will not leave. Right now there's two major houses. House McLean and House Boudreaux. Those are the 2 major houses. There are minor houses. but there isn't very many yet. Now, here's the thing. If you want to join and you want to be nobility, and a bunch of you want to be nobility, well, there's going to be no workers. There's going to be no merchants. So there's going to be no way that that's going to work. So here's what I suggest on doing. The first 4 people that come join, they will be allowed to choose who they want to be. But after that, you're stuck with the workers. Then you can generally move up from there. Now, unless we have diplomatic relations with another nation, and say they're nobility over there, or a merchant over there, or a worker over there, then they have to start with that one. Just how it works. There will be more reforms in the future. And there will definitely be more upgrades to the Empire. Well, thank you for listening, citizens. As always, I'm grateful for you to listen to me rambling. Now, when you join the Empire, just remember to give me suggestions. Tell me things that could be useful to help improve the way things will be. Anyway, I've said what I needed to say. Now, good graces to you. And please, for the love of God, stay out of trouble. Or get into trouble. I don't know, it just depends on what you want to do. But anyways, I hope you people in citizenry have a good day. For the glory of Zenobia and the Empire.